In this video series, we're going to talk about 24 different situations on a table that require 24 different shots, and today we're talking about this situation. As promised, today we're in the following 8-ball situation. The table is open and we can decide which group we're going to choose, which is obviously the stripes here. The shot or the type of shot that we're going to talk about today is not a specific shot, but an approach for a shot. So I will introduce the shot once we're playing. First of all, the obvious choice would be, of course, for many players to play the 10-ball in first because it's right in front of the pocket, but we're not going to do this. We're going to play the 12-ball first. And by the way, 8-ball is a game with many different options, so just because I'm playing it that way, you could of course play it in your own way, but yeah, I just can't show you every possible option that we have here. This video would take forever probably. So we're playing the 12-ball first. And the kind of shot that I'm talking about is that you have to play shots in 8-ball, or very often you can play shots where you bring the cue ball into a position area where you have many different options to choose from afterwards. So when I'm playing the 12-ball, I'm not just stopping the ball here and trying to get a shot for the 10-ball, but I'm trying to bring the cue ball in an area where I have many different options. So my plan would be to bring the cue ball towards here. I'd like to shoot the 11-ball next. This is what I'm going to commit for this position here. But if I come a bit too short, a bit too long, I still have the 15-ball, I have the 10-ball, I have the 11-ball, and even those two balls. So if I'm trying to get the cue ball in an area right here on the table, I have a lot of options to choose from, and I can adjust my plan, of course. Alright, so trying to get on the 11-ball, and we're actually starting now to play our first shot. Yeah, a bit of a draw shot, bringing the cue ball towards here. Okay, and as you can see now, I have the 15-ball, I have the 11-ball, I have the 10-ball, I could even shoot the 13-ball. So basically I'm in a position where I can shoot every ball on the whole table. But we're going to stick with our plan. I'm playing the 11-ball now with an option to play the 12-ball next. And again, if I'm stopping or bringing the cue ball a bit back, I still can adjust my plan by playing the 15-ball, maybe the 10-ball, the 12-ball, and maybe even the 14-ball. So again, this is a kind of shot where you have multiple options afterwards, where you have to adjust your plan. But of course, I'm trying to stick to my plan, bringing the cue ball a bit back and playing the 12-ball afterwards. Okay, looks pretty nice. Very often when you're playing 8-ball, of course, I'm going to shoot the 12-ball, but it's very good to walk around the table, look from different angles at the cue ball, and see if you maybe see something that is maybe easier, even if it's not your initial plan. Okay, so now I'm trying to get on that 15-ball, and I'm trying to bring the cue ball again into this area here with a shot on the 15-ball, but if I come a bit too short, I have the 14-ball. If I come too far, I have the 10-ball as an insurance ball. So if you would have played the 10-ball first, it wouldn't be there, and I don't have that insurance ball. Just drawing a bit back with a touch of left spin. Alright, looks very nice. And again, the cue ball is in a position where I can play every ball on the table. Of course, we're going to save those two balls for the last two balls because the 8-ball is next to those balls. These are going to be our key shots. And now I could decide either play the 10-ball or the 15-ball. It depends. I think I'm going for the 15-ball and not the 10-ball because if I come too short here on the 15-ball, then I have to just play those two balls or one of those two balls first, so it's a bit dangerous. So by playing the 15 ball, I give myself the highest chance to end on the 10 ball and then go towards the next ball. Just stunning a bit over, a bit closer to the 10 ball. Looks very nice. Now I'm just going one rail towards the 9 ball, towards the 14 ball. And again, I have multiple options. If I come a bit too far or a bit too short, I still have 2 balls. And it's basically the main message of this lesson, to very often bring the cue ball in a position where you can choose what you're going to do next. Let's see which path I want to go. Yeah, right along here for the 9 ball probably. Just working with spin here to control the cue ball. Very nice path. You see, if the cue ball would have ended here, I could have played the 14 ball. But now I'm going for the 9 ball. Actually, a bit less angle would be perfect. I'm just going to stun out, play the 14 ball in the same pocket. Not ideal, straight would be perfect. But still, I'm not trying to hold the ball now. I'm going to cross it and try to get a straight in 8. So one more difficult, well, it's not a difficult shot, but the last shot that will probably win us the match if we get in straight 8 ball. Very nice. Straight in 8 ball. And as I said, you could have played the whole thing differently, but I really like this plan here. I really liked that one. A very controlled 8-ball rack where we had the perfect example shots to show you the kind of shot where we're trying to bring the cue ball into a position zone on the table where you can adjust your plan afterwards because you have different options. And of course, I mentioned in the beginning, you could play this 8-ball rack in any order, not just in mine, because 8-ball is a game where you have many different options and there isn't the right or wrong order of balls. Okay guys, this is the situation for tomorrow. We're going to talk about the 10-ball situation again. Very interesting with the 1 ball, the 7 ball and the cue ball, what we're going to do, but this is the topic for tomorrow. By the way, I'm currently having a Christmas sweatshirt on my shop, so if you're interested in a sweatshirt, it's here or here. Check out the link in the video description to get to my shop. Okay guys, a huge thank you goes out to my sponsors, of course, to everyone who's supporting me, and yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching guys, and as always, see you at the next lesson. Take care.